Hi, my name is Mizuki Shu. I was born and raised in Japan.
Photo montage of Mizuki as a child.
When I was 2 years old, I lost my walking ability. Since then, I use wheelchair in my daily life. Thanks to my family and friends, I have received general education and experienced so many things. When I was 20 years old, I transferred to University of Wisconsin River Falls and received bachelor's degree.
Photo montage of Mizuki having fun with her friends.
In the US, I felt real freedom. Almost everywhere is accessible by my wheelchair, so I don't really need to check accessibility information in advance.
Mizuki rolls herself through the doorway of a train car.
Also, people are not staring at me on the street.
Mizuki uses a curb ramp after crossing the street.
They just treat me as a person. I found a lot of American people with disability live so actively and independently. After I finished college, I returned to Japan and started job hunting, but it was not easy. Japan used quota system for hiring people with disabilities. A company with more than 50 employees, they have to hire people with disability at least 2% of total employees. So it gives more work opportunity for people with disabilities. But on the other hand, those open positions for applicants with disability require few qualifications. I see low expectations toward people with disabilities. Moreover, those companies just focusing on collecting required number of employees with disabilities, but no more than that.
A rejection email from a potential employer.
They would directly say, "We are not hiring people with disability right now." Even if I get an opportunity of interview, the company asks me to submit a copy of ID for people with disabilities, so disability disclosure is not an option but required. The other issue is architectural accessibility.
Entryways with stairs, but no ramps.
Still, a lot of buildings and stations are not accessible for wheelchair users. That makes my career potential really limited, and that can be a real barrier. Japanese people have wonderful hospitality, so they want to support others, including people with disabilities. But if I'm in Japan, I feel less freedom and less independent, and I want to change that.
Photo montage of Mizuki with disability advocates and other professionals.
Right now, I'm working on my research in the US. I visit companies, organizations, and disability advocates to get more information and knowledge. I believe that helps much better employment system and empowers people with disabilities in Japan. I want all employers to know about this. Please do not hire people with disability just to meet a quota or to raise corporate image. When you see me, you might see my wheelchair first, but once you get to know me, you will find that I'm capable of challenging things. And it's not just me, you get to see our potential, not just disability. Written and directed by Mizuki Shu. Special thanks to Shenfu Shu. For more videos from storytellers like me, visit rootedinrights.org or follow us at Rooted in Rights on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and Rooted in Rights video on YouTube.